If you want to start a business in 2024, you need to watch this video. This is a marketing strategy session that I did with a client who wants to start a brand new business from scratch. They don't have a website, they don't have a marketing strategy. So we sat down for an hour and went through everything that they should be doing. What should their website look like? Is their competition? What should they be offering? Where should they be targeting? How do they get new clients? How do they hire employees or 1099s? This video is jam-packed with my best marketing secrets where we worked with the client. So you need to watch the whole video. It could apply to any business. The framework is very simple, but you're gonna learn how to funnel hack, how to build landing pages, best marketing education, the best books and funnels out there that no one is talking about. This is a jam-packed video. It's about an hour long, but there's so many tips through it, working through with a new client to help them so they have a clear step-by-step strategy on how to market their business online. So enjoy the video. Because I love doing this. I love like researching new niches, putting together a little marketing plan so that way you know exactly how to enter a market and then start getting sales at the end of the day, which is dope. Okay,
Thank you so much.
so let's start with keywords, Google Ads, websites, and then if we get some offers or prices. Cool. And then let's also hear competition. Okay, so now that I have that, basically, for hire is one. That's perfect. So as I'm working, so starting with the process is I like looking in incognito mode.
Hmm.
For companies, private
So
and
that the
firm.
cookies aren't involved for other
Yeah, it's because
companies.
Google will filter out if like it looks at your search history and everyone gets like a different Google results kind of thing.
Recommended.
Yeah. And then what we're looking for here is right off the bat. Let's go back to for hire. Let's do this one and then securities and then for look at this events, hire, home, schools, weddings, and parties. Nice. So Google will all ooh, politicians. There's some big money there. Okay, that's it. Up. Do. Okay, clipboard. And then you'll get a PDF of this report too. That way you can review it.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
That's the goal. This makes it nicer because it's like rather than do the whole presentation, working through like an example makes it so much easier. Um,
Definitely. Heck, it worked out that I came today then.
you committed. You're. That's what I really like is
Definitely.
people that are like they're committed for growing, starting their business, and they're like, hey, I'm willing to reach out, get resources to get me one step closer.
Definitely. Thank you.
For events, there's weddings there, and then parties, school, even home for hire too. I like that hire. Okay, we'll put this one down here. Cool. So that's pretty good for a start there. Now that I got roughly a couple set of keywords that we're looking towards, next is to look at all their websites and offers. Let's sign out. Okay, cool. So I want for, let's start with, is there a specific one you want to start with? For hire, for weddings, for parties?
Weddings, parties, corporate parties, so like that is because what I'm gonna try to target is like venues,
Gotcha.
uh, which are usually wedding venues, but
So we'll put events and weddings. Cool. Nice. Okay, so we'll look at for parties. And now, so right off the bat, what we're looking for, our first check is that we're getting 3 sponsored posts. Boom, boom,
yeah.
and boom. So that lets me
So,
know that there's competition, people are bidding for this niche, and there's demand. Versus if there wasn't, then I would be like, oh, you're starting off with a brand new business, it's super niche, there's not that much competition, probably there isn't much of a market there. So this is already a healthy sign.
yeah.
So next, and the great thing here is also they're going to give you, they've spent thousands of dollars already um,
Mhm.
on these ads and keywords so that you could come in and see, hey, do you want to get a free quote? We have X amount of
Mm-hmm.
years for home, schools, businesses. Nice. Outstanding service. Keep the lines moving at your venue with touchless and effective threat detection solutions. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
fancy. And that's your marketing copy basically. So these are become like your elevator pitches. Like when you talk to clients, these are the keywords or sentences that they're like, oh my god, that's exactly what I was looking for.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. So basically now, step two is I'm gonna go down as I copy some Google ads. So basically, when you run your own, because you're basically uh, you could run Google ads, but I would wait later to run Google ads.
Shit.
I would honestly save the money and just set a goal a day to talk to 10 venues a day, something like that.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. Because there's a ton of videos. 'Cause I live in Austin.
mhm.
And there's so many venues here.
Oh, nice. Oh, cool. In that case, I'll show you. I'll show you another prospecting tool. Okay, let's see. Thumbtack, cool. Let's take some of these guys, and that should be good there. Okay, so now that we got some Google ads, so we know like what are the headlines, what are they saying? We're highly trained and we're affordable. Ooh, nice, sounds smooth. We deploy
Yeah.
security personnel to fulfill your personal or business needs. Ah, lovely
Mhm.
elevator statement. We use
Yes.
advanced technology and 24/7 support center available. That's just someone in the call in the back, which
Uh-huh.
is dope. Awesome. And 24/7 support, security guard service. That's something. Security guard service. Anytime for like adding the keyword service and
Yeah.
service near me are like two huge uh, just Google keywords for basically people looking for something near me.
Hmm.
Cool. So basically here, more than, they're always, I would never like promote X amount of years.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's
say,
like,
especially being new, it would kind of look weird.
yeah, it's a, I would say, amateur marketing kind of thing. It's like that's not, the client always wants to know what's in it for them. They always want to know
Yeah.
what like say like these keywords: flat rate pricing, certified, highly vetted, private, unarmed, and armed. So that's another key thing that they're looking for. Do you have armed or unarmed security guards? And then do you provide 24-hour security? Oh, this is a great one. 24-hour security
Yeah.
solutions.
Well, and
Nice.
I'm level 3 armed. And then I think most of the people I talk to, they have stuff that they have that, but also, it's a good thing for me to look for when hiring is the level 3 rather than the level 2 unarmed.
And you'll bucket your
Even if I don't
1099s.
have like the weapon, like even if I don't have guns, but it's like having that in their background, that they're a higher level of training.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like two tiers of services that you offer. You'll have your 1099s with unarmed with no armed, and then you'll charge them at one price, and you're like, oh, you want armed? That's an extra whatever fee or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I think we're good as far as got some great keywords. Step three. Cool, nice. Step three is now we look at all their websites and from a marketing point of view, we grade their website. We're looking for, um, okay, we're going to get a lot of good websites and bad websites, which is fun. This is a bad
Well, that's
website.
what when I was looking recently in Austin, they're terrible websites. It's like most of them look like they were done by high schoolers.
You'll find they're all built in WordPress. They don't have the market. So basically, a quick kind of thing too.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference between websites and funnels. Let's look
Because
at let's look at
mine's being built by um my boyfriend, his friends. They're like web designers, and they're in India, so it's like cheap. And so they've been doing. They showed me some of them the other day, but
oh,
they're
look at this, nice.
they're really
I would honestly, take that website, um, t- take control of your websites now can be done very easily.
Yeah.
And what I recommend, this is with my clients, is Leadpages.
Yeah.
There's no coding. It's all drag and drop, and you get analytics such as, because you're basically like, hey, if I send 100 people to this website, called impressions,
Hmm.
how many
Yeah.
people clicked and filled out the form, which is a conversion, and then there'll be some percentage rate.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
you're always testing what's either the copy, the headline here, or you're
Hmm.
simplifying it. Like this is actually a really good landing page. You're
And
simplifying
that's
your
2,000 a
website.
month.
Oh no, no, no. This it's only like 49 a month.
Okay.
Let's see,
I was
lead.
like 2,000 a
Yeah,
month. 50 a
I
month or whatever. That's fine. But
cuz like
four.
you got the expensive side, which is like ClickFunnels. Everyone uses ClickFunnels as far, cuz basically
Yeah.
you don't want to build a website, you want to build a funnel. And what that
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
all that means is basically it's one landing page with you see here, this is a great one. There's one action, only one button here, one button, one button, one button. There's no about me. There's no look at our services. There's no, it's like, hey, do you want this? Great.
Mhm.
Here's a button to, there's only one action. Because we want to simplify it from a marketing point of view to be like, hey, it's like a
Yeah.
business card. If I hand this out to 100 people, how many people will call me? And if I'm not getting, and use as a threshold metric, if you're like not getting at least 2% to convert,
Yeah.
then you're like, I need to change something, either they offer, and that's the next thing is let's actually go Canva. Um, you want to be marketing a what I call a mafia offer, and a mafia offer similar to like Groupon, because when they the first thing that they come to your business for. Let's do. Oh, this is actually a really good example here, and then I think I have my webinar. Where's my marketing? I think this is. I just hosted it. Okay, yeah, marketing masterclass. This is a
I
mark.
did a ton of Canva. I don't know what you're going to show me, but I did a ton of Canva for this job that I just left.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like messing around with it quite a bit, but that was also a lot different. So the business side of it, I don't know, but we did have the paid version, so I gotta see a little bit.
And Canva's just great for graphic design, presentations, photo,
Mhm.
or like PowerPoint. So like this is a PowerPoint presentation for digital marketing 101, but it has a
Mhm.
lot of really valuable principles. One is this is called a value ladder. And what it
Mhm.
means is that you don't, it's very hard to go and find a $5,000 client right off the bat, but instead you grow them through steps of trust. And so, like, I like dentists as a great example. A dentist is going to come to you and be like, hey, do you want a $5,000 cosmetic service? They'll be like, wait, I didn't think I needed that. That's pretty expensive right off the bat. Like, oh, it's like dating. It's
Yeah,
like, I just met you. I'm not looking to get married yet. It's like, hold on, you got to date me. So then
exactly.
so you introduce there's actually tier levels, and this is a great example here. It's like a cake. So these are the steps or levels of trust that a prospect is going to take with you, so that you could build trust and deliver service and increase value over time, and eventually charge them, make more money, charge them higher service over time. um, First thing is your free tier. That's going to be your blog. Blogs are pretty outdated. It's mostly going to, they're going to mostly stalk you on Instagram, TikTok also too.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's especially for parties and stuff. Um, so that's your free tier. They're going to binge it. It functions like a FAQ basically. And then on your landing page, you're going to have some form to say, hey, enter your email, and we'll give you this either free PDF guide, top 10 things you
Mhm.
need to know about hiring a security service, or top 10 things you need to secure your wedding or party, something like that. So now you have their contact information, their email. They're like, great. So it's like in exchange for some trust. Um,
Yeah.
Low ticket, this is usually like $7 to $20. This is almost like a book on Amazon where you're like, how to become a security guard, or how to have a successful wedding, I don't know, something like that.
Mhm.
Then you have your, this is a lot of people are doing it. Man, if you could figure out a way to charge a membership,
Yeah.
It probably would be more for the 1099 security guards that you could charge, say, a $199 a month membership to get access to your group coaching, training, your guide,
Mhm.
what to know in the industry, how to stay up to date with all the laws, security things, checklists that they need to be updated with, and you become the
Mhm.
school or education for them to stay up to date for a monthly recurring membership. Um,
Yeah.
that's great income coming in, and then now you got your events, your services. You're like, great, unarmed is one charge, armed service is another charge, and then you're working and you're building your value ladder that way.
Yeah. Well, see, and I was trying to look, I don't know, maybe a year ago on how to do ClickFunnels, not for this, but just in general.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't, I was like trying to like learn a lot. And then
Nice.
and then I think I gave up because I didn't have enough information on it or whatever. So, I think, but I've seen so much about ClickFunnels. Like I know, cause I get so many emails with ClickFunnels.
Oh, yeah. They're the number one marketing service, basically to self, and that's what the basic education. Man, if you really want a great, while we're here, 3 books for marketing that I recommend all to my
Yeah.
clients. These are the best marketing books ever. Uh,
Yeah. I'll write them
let's
up.
do this one. CMGGMU. Nice. Okay. First one. Dotcom secrets. It's from the same guy, Russell Brunson. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
this
Good.
one's going to
Good.
teach you difference between website and a funnel. How to basically funnels are basically he's going to be the education for this first book here. Second one is going to be he has a series.
Mm-hmm.
Next one I would go is expert secrets. This one's going to talk to you about how to position yourself as the expert in your industry and how to communicate why you're better than all the others or why your service is unique. So it's that one. It's like story. Traffic Secrets is going to teach you where are the places that you go and get clients and what's the process in each of the different traffic channels. And when I say traffic, that's like, it's mostly either organic and paid ads. Paid ads is your Google, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have your organic, which honestly is YouTube. God, YouTube is great for it. I would rather build a YouTube blog than actual WordPress blog per se,
Yeah.
because they're both audiences are actually, yeah, both audiences are going to YouTube for number one, the video education, and they're typing in. There we go, security guard for house for beginners. Ooh, what's for beginners? Nice. Ooh, these guys are marketing their security guard channel, which is dope. Okay, we're gonna grade these
Oh,
real quick, because now these are the smart guys. Security guard officer training, blah blah blah. Some are independent, some are corporate, but they're all given their FAQ 101. And the smart ones,
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your
blah blah blah.
boy A.
I'm gonna go to your most recent video.
mhm.
Great. And I'm going to look in your description to see, do you have a funnel? You don't. He doesn't. He's not marketing. He's not advertising. Kicked out. Next one.
Mm.
So we're going to go to your
Like,
next one here.
It is a
And we say, are you selling in this niche? So this guy's just doing stock video, sound. Nope. He's just an influencer. Out. Okay. Now we got a little more corporate.
The Bureau of Justice.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Ooh, we got a website. Here we go. We got a quote. Nice. To get a free property security evaluation and quote for your parking lot security guards, access or call us here. Ooh, I like that. Now I'm just going to take this. I like putting this in my, let's see, where did I, here we go. This is called, my notepad is called basically a swipe file.
cool.
YouTube channels, because then I I'm just taking screenshots. That way you could get as we do all this research, look around everywhere, we have this one nice document that we could review to see like what's the lay of the land basically, which is nice.
Yeah, it's awesome. Thank you so much for all your help.
Oh yeah, I love doing this stuff. Like this is so much fun.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so now cool. And we got their website. Great. We'll grade their website later. Actually, God, their websites are shit. This is like WordPress crap.
Yeah, I know.
No one's building funnels, which makes it great because you could come in with a funnel, great marketing,
Hook me up with some.
and you'll get a higher conversion than the whole industry, which most industries don't adapt.
On today's show, we...
Ooh, okay. Security drones, okay. Expert in social media influencer, blah, 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 blah. Ooh. What are you? Ooh, okay. He gets a C+. It's a simple form. But he's doing
I
for
saw
drones.
one like 2 days ago, and there was like shells like raining from something, and I was like, well, they animated.
It becomes like a old MySpace account. What is this guy advertising?
Yep, exactly.
Man, you could come in, even in the YouTube world, and you could dominate with some really good videos because there's no.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is so loud. Yeah, because they're.
So is those books by Russel Brunson? Does he simplify how to make a ClickFunnel?
They. So the only what I don't recommend with I don't recommend ClickFunnels just because
Okay.
of the price. Price and
Okay.
complexity. One, you like everyone else, even I went through that journey. Bought ClickFunnels, bought the webinar, bought the whole package, bought the training, and it was there's some technical challenge that you'll hit and you'll be like, shit, I don't know how to make the thing do the thing, and it gets complicated.
Exactly.
And now how do I get it connected to the more important thing is you have your website, but then your website needs to communicate with your CRM. So if they fill out the form, it goes into a CRM.
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother thing that they're so their pricing, they're more expensive now. $150 a month for one website and 20 funnels. Versus that's why no one promotes
Leadpages. Yeah, I've never. So that sounds great to me.
Yeah, Leadpages is $37 a month. This is why it's dope. Let's do monthly, just because. Monthly,
$50 a month.
$50 a month. It's unlimited websites, unlimited landing pages, one domain. It integrates with Zapier, which is what you'll connect to your CRM, and then for $99 a month, you can connect 3 domains. So if you have 3 different businesses, you could connect them all into one business, 3 different .coms, all into one unlimited landing page, and you get a blog, e-commerce if you want, but no need for that. But then the tool is super easy to use, drag and drop, no code. I have clients that are my last client. He's a 50-year-old life coach. And he's like, you know what? That's a great offer. I should update my website. Boom, 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 boom. He's like, hey, refresh your page. See, did it come out okay? And I'm like, yeah, you did it. You updated your website. Instead of hiring a designer, and then I want you to, my whole thing is teaching you the skills so that you can control the main things so that you can, or the main things, which is basically your website offer, and then tech, so that you don't have to depend on anyone to do any of that. You don't need to hire.
Exactly.
Wow, we didn't find anything for YouTube videos, which is nice. So let's go back, finish out the Amazon books, because there's 2 more. So Traffic Secrets to teach you where to get leads. Now, the next one, I would actually also start with this one. No, Gymlaunch. Gymlaunch. The newest player, Alex Hormozi. He is...
I've heard of him.
He's now, Russel was one generation. He's now outdated. Alex Hormozi has now taken over as the marketing guru, basically.
Really?
So his story is he took his gym, figured out how to do marketing, sales, and operations, systemized it, and then sold that package that basically licensed that process to other gyms in his company called, his old company, he sold it, called Gymlaunch.
It's a Gymlaunch.
And so Gymlaunch is his step-by-step secrets of how he did marketing, how he filled capacity, how he everything from even the onboarding process when they come in, what do you say? What is the timeline to even upsell them after 3 days? You sell them on the next level, how to systemize all that. Like this is to me the best business 101 book. Like, and then you see you can understand it from like a gym easy mental model that you're like, okay,
Yeah, exactly.
and then you can apply that to any business, honestly.
That's awesome.
Now
Yeah, I've heard of him. I don't know much about, but I've heard of him.
you'll see is because right now he bought his new thing now is he bought the website here, Skool. Skool is no different than the services of Thinkific, basically selling memberships or courses, or if you've heard of Teachable. These Teachable and Thinkific are like the main industry players that have been around forever. Selling allows someone to upload courses online or digital products, and then have a community of people to access them. And then my favorite, which no one knows about, Mighty Networks. I think it's Mighty Networks. Yeah, Mighty Networks. Mighty Networks, cheaper price, does the same thing, but more importantly, they have a phenomenal. Oh, they're even used by Gymlaunch. Nice. That's funny. Gymlaunch right there. That's funny. They have the best, what I find, community app that someone could download and instantly access the courses, the chat, everything. So compared to the other ones, so that's there. Now, Alex owns Skool, so you'll see every influencer, every marketer sell a course. They're going to be hosting it on Skool, which is it's a shitty platform. He hasn't spent the R&D to like really build it out for that. Now he has a new book, which is the last of the book, Education. Actually, oh yeah, he has 2 ones now. Wow, it's been that long. Shoot. $100 million offers. And that's why I talk about a mafia offer. Basically, when you first meet a client, everything that you're doing, you're always just marketing one thing to them on the front end.
Yeah.
So that's what gets them in. So like every dentist, the only thing that they should be talking about is come in for your teeth cleaning or come in for a free teeth exam. That's all. They're not going to be talking about root canals or anything that's too far up the funnel kind of thing. So that's 100 million offers. And then last one, his latest one, I would actually start with Gymlaunch. Second, then go 100 million offers. And then third is 100 million leads. This is his newest book that came out. This one is the latest, best business 101 book as well, too, because it goes into offers, funnels, marketing channels, all the marketing channels that you should go with. It's phenomenal. Nice. Cool. So that's the main, those are the main, you understand those books, man, you are dangerous.
Perfect.
Cool. So now we could go back. So basically here you have your value ladder. You want to systemize that. Let's go landing pages versus funnels. This is an example. When every website, as soon as you go to the website right here, before I even scroll down, this is what's called top of the fold. And all of your marketing effort is trying to get the top of the fold to convert. Because most likely people aren't going to scroll to read all of this nonsense. And your website, you only have 5 seconds to grab their attention, have them take some action, fill out a form or something like that. Let's actually look at Gymlaunches, because Gymlaunch, he sold Gymlaunch, and one of his guys still runs it, and they're the best, like right here. So okay, this is a great example. Top of the fold, and this is your opening hook statement. It's some sentence that's what, and it comes down to, what does your ideal customers want the most? So they're selling to gyms who are struggling with sales, and for all gym owners that are struggling with sales, they want more members. How do I get more members? How do I get more sales? So right off their bat, they're like, do I want more members? Shit, yeah, I want more members. Like, yes, show me how. Okay, like, done. And they're like, hey, starting off, we want to get your email. So they're like, hey, name,
Yeah.
phone, and email. But in exchange, we're going to give you a PDF. Here's our 7 money making guides on how we do blah, 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 which is actually really good. And then down here you have testimonials, but none of this matters down here. So this is what we're grading here is like, of the security companies, what's the biggest thing that we could put as a title or hook statement here to grab their attention,
Yeah.
to put the main thing over here, get a free quote now, basically, would probably be the easiest offer. Or even
Yeah.
or even a lead magnet, basically, for top 10 things you need to have the most secure wedding or something like that. But we'll see.
Yeah.
So most likely, okay, so we've got, okay. Anytime they're doing year, or hey, we have 10 years experience, is a blah blah blah. This is a website that's from, like, I'm not even gonna count that. Nope. So, compare free quotes. Okay, just like everyone else. This is like a thumbtack general thing. Cool. Ooh. Okay. Ticket venues and attraction security solutions. Okay. Tell me more.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. You got this person. They have a marketing team.
Mhm. Yes.
So right off the bat, I like that. I'm going to just copy this and put this in our swipe file under websites. Nice. Okay. Welcome your visitors like the VIPs they are. Ooh, you've done some research. Drastically enhance fans by reducing elimination for long lines. Cool. That's a great pain point solution. Because there's always some, what I call is like,
Mhm.
there's a pain point that your customers have that keeps them up at night, that forces them to choose your service or a service, basically. And they're like,
Yeah.
hey, long lines is a big pain point where they're like, man, it's a
Mhm.
horrible experience when customers come to our venue. They have to wait an hour to go through we hired the security team and people were out there for like an hour and a half. It was like the airport.
Yeah.
It's
People
like,
get
oh.
mad and then they don't have fun.
Yeah, so you're like, that's your selling point right there. So I'm going to highlight this. They get an A plus as far as their marketing, their landing page. I'm going to put this down as
Hey,
offer.
question.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not a feminist or anything, but one of my friends was talking to me and she was like, because there's a lot of like female owned business grants and stuff like that. And she was like, she thinks, well, maybe that's something that I could highlight, but I don't. She does like real estate stuff like that. But what do you think about that? Do you think that's something I should highlight, or because I know I'm going to apply for those grants?
100% apply for them. It's basically free money. It's also great for the industry, but or I should say more. It's really just for the grants kind of thing. Because I would
Yeah.
bucket women owned is in the same category as we've been in business for like 50 years or something like that.
Oh,
Where
so not so good. Okay. Yeah,
and
that's fine. I mean, I don't care regardless. I'm not a feminist or anything, so I don't really care about that. But
no,
I,
it's a great question. This is what I like here. So you have your marketing and you have your sales team, two different
yeah.
departments. Your marketing team gets the attention for them to be like, hey, I should reach out, or hey, I need security service. Oh, there's a service. That's all marketing is, just awareness, attention. And then sales is, do you have the money? Are you the right fit? Are you ready to take action now, basically? So
Yeah.
there's 3 questions for each of those departments. So in marketing, you want to figure out, one is, who do you help? And the more you could be specific about a venue or weddings, because even in your marketing, a venue is going to market totally different than a wedding. And it's almost like a heart surgeon that part-times as a toe surgeon or does hair implants. And you're like, yo, you're
Yeah.
going to do my heart surgery, but you also do hair and nails on the weekend kind of thing. You're like, I don't know if I want you to touch my heart kind of thing. Like,
Right.
I want a heart specialist. This is all they do. Like, so that's why we went to this
Exactly.
page. We didn't see anything weddings. They're like, no, tickets and attraction venues. We are the experts in XYZ kind of thing. They're not saying what,
Definitely.
and you'll see other ones where like, look at all the industries we serve. Look at all the
Mhm.
services that we serve. Look, you want HOA? Do you want virtual security guard? It's like all these options are like, it's
Oh,
like every
yeah.
time you have a button, it's a door that customers get confused on, and they're like, where do I go? They're like, they just went to
Exactly.
your lobby of your business, and now you got 14 doors. You're like, which ones, they would want to know which one's for me. Am I in the right place, basically?
Yeah, it needs simplified.
And that's who do you help, and that's very specific. You're like venues that do X amount of events a year, or need or do events that host more than 200 people or something like that. Like the more specific, the more they'll be like, oh my god, that's like us, that's me. Okay, great. Then the second is, what is that one problem that you help them solve? You're like, we help with, and that's your offers here. That's your like, great, do you want reduced lines? Do you want security insights and enhanced fan experience during and after your patrons? Nah. Offers better security screening than current competitive offers with data-driven insights that shift your security operations to reactive to proactive. Okay, so now we're getting different where there's security teams that they hire. They're not using data. They're not using any any operations. They just have a guy. He does the thing, and he doesn't communicate with all the other teams. And you're like, "Wow, we hired that, and then an incident happened. They weren't proactive. One thing happened over here. The left hand didn't know what the right hand was doing. We didn't have a whole, so where they're like, we need to invest more into operation that has data driven insights or something, and they're proactive rather than reactive. We're like, oh, okay,
Exactly.
because they had an incident, it kept them up at night. They're like, we don't want to get another lawsuit again. And we're like, look,
Exactly.
so they're like, cool. So let's see. So now okay, so we got this. Oh yeah, and then what problem do you help them solve, because they want to know what's in it for them? And then three, how do you help them solve? You're like, we've helped clients, our venues have the lowest amount of wait time for attendees, so they have a great experience. We get them in and out in 5 minutes, go through security, and we're preactive, and we have data driven insights, so we're super proactive as far as how we detect threats, for example. They're like, oh
Yeah.
wow, that sounds great. Nice. Okay, so then this person fail. Okay, this one now we're going to take this for competition. And we don't need all of this. Cool. Okay, so
Well, and I like how they have, because I hate those generic pictures where it's just like a random security officer standing. It's so annoying. So I like how that extract one has just like a cool picture, but it's not just like some random, like that one,
like
they're
these.
just like,
What is it?
I
Even the
don't know.
font's different. Look at this GIF,
Yeah,
like from 1950. Look, it's social
they
media.
just look dumb.
This is
Yeah,
all.
look, that for a friend is all weird.
We take
Quote
all of
or
this.
font.
They have no marketing. They like this one. They get an F. Look at their website things are
Right,
all here.
exactly.
Who is this guy and what is he looking at?
Yeah, exactly. Like these generic, like, I mean, that guy, I don't know, it's just
It's like,
annoying.
look at, we're business accredited.
They think they're an A+ though. See, what the heck?
What is this random maintain piece about us? Again, 25 years, we're fully insured. Services. Now, if I'm construction, do I want commercial or do I want home? They're like 3 different doors. Or like, who do you
Exactly.
market
It needs to be
towards?
simple.
Okay, so services, commercial. Do you get prices? Do you guys also do? No one does pricing. What they're offering, they're all probably all just like call, get a quote. Feel safe no matter where you go.
And that just,
like,
I feel like the call thing, I mean, I don't know. What do you think? The calling's better, or just like getting the information and then sending them emails and stuff?
There's two different
Call.
there's two different demographics. People that are 55 and older will get the phone number and just call. People younger will fill out their form so that you could contact them. And this is a lot. I would even just do name, phone number, and email. Super simple.
Yeah.
Ooh, they have a.
I know I don't like to call people, but yeah, like you said, old people.
It's just for the older demographic. The worst is putting a Calendly contact form, a Calendly book now on your website. This is the
Okay, don't do
worst that you
that.
could do.
I don't
Because
know anything about that. I've heard of it, but
most people are younger generation that want to be more tech savvy, be like, yeah, just book on the calendar. This has the worst conversion rate as far as a new lead coming, because most people aren't tech savvy. They don't know how to fill out that form. They're like, what do I click? How do I? And so we saw there's like, so in the barber industry, they all have this one software where they force the customer to book on the most complex calendar. And when we switched it
yeah,
to a form, we 3x'd the amount of leads that came in. We went from like 8
really.
to like 30. And it was like you were missing all that traffic because you had a complicated form for customers to fill out to get in contact with you. And the guy was like, oh, that was so.
Yeah, it sounds awful.
Let's see. Serving. Okay, so this is like a Squarespace website. Arm protection, bodyguards, concierge, French. Oh,
Well, I know my boyfriend's friends or whatever. I know they're like I said, they're web designers, but so I don't have to pay them more than 300. But because labor over there is so cheap, but they work full time. But they're building it from scratch. But would you recommend? Because they're supposed to make it so that I'm able to edit it, is what it's supposed to be, which they agree to.
That's gonna be. It most likely it's built in WordPress, and WordPress is a nightmare. It's not a website.
Well,
It's not
they do
for.
coding, is
It's
what they're
even,
supposed to be doing, like coding and all that.
which is
Because
even
that's what they
worse.
did, computer science.
And that's where it's like you get website designers that are coders but aren't
Yeah.
marketers, and marketers
Um,
don't know how to code. So that's why ClickFunnels came into the market, because they're like, we need a drag and drop for marketers to quickly go, hey, we're running ads, because they'll spend money, say 1,000 a month. They'll run traffic to a website. They'll see the low conversion, and then they're like, hey, we need to hit up our developers to change the copy, to change the
mhm.
image, and that whole week turnaround, they're like, no, we need that done today so we can run a new ad tomorrow, because speed is king, kind of thing. So that's where ClickFunnels came in. They're like, drop the designers, drop the developers, drop all the coding. You don't need to do any of that. It's now drag and drop, and you get analytics. So now you can run your
Oh, the
traffic.
Leadpages. Can you build a website on Leadpages
You could, let's see,
or no?
100%. So like, say, let's actually Leadpages. This is my account.
Okay.
100% you could build right here. One is a website. So you got your
Mhm.
website, click on it, like say for my simpletechskills.com. Simple landing page, book now. This is all super simple, but it's just one landing page. There's nothing else. And then
Mhm.
here, just an image. Things could drag and drop, move, change your text, anything you want. No coding. You can spin it up, because you want control over it, because if you want to change your offers,
Yeah.
change your copy. And then two, let's go back here. You can see here the analytics. So you can see
Sweet.
basically unique views. Let's do the last 7 days, because I'm running Facebook ads to it, for example. So I can see, cool, I
Yeah.
got 54 views, 30 views. This was no traffic. This is a paid traffic campaign. So you can see already how much that already. And then
Yeah.
you're seeing,
Fixed it.
great, 100 views, 2 conversions, 1.69 conversion rate. I'm like, I need to change something on my website, make it easier, change my offer or something, a lead
What's
magnet.
conversion rate again?
Uh, this one's so say that again, which is
Or what's conversion rate? What does that
ex
mean again?
excellent question. So I sent 118 people visited my website, but only
Mhm.
two filled out the form or took an action on that website.
Oh.
So this divided
Mhm.
by that equals 1.69. And you want to think of it like, if it's a buy now, like, hey, commit buy now, it's usually a 1 to 2% conversion rate for cold traffic. If it's a,
Yeah.
hey, free lead magnet, hey, free PDF, hey, get this free guide, could go up to 8 to 15% conversion rate. And then if they're like, yeah, that's pretty much the two. Shopify stores buy now get like 1 to 2% conversion versus say Gymlaunch that had a PDF form. Hey, don't contact for a quote, we're going to give, like, say,
Yeah, the
Gymlaunch.
PDF thing.
They didn't ask for a quote. They're like, hey, starting off, how about your name, phone number, and email, and we're going to give you something in return. And that's going to be this PDF guide. All you have to do is, do you want more members? There's no quote. There's no price for our service. It's like, hey, no. Get our free guide because we know you want the information in this book. Name, phone number, and email. So now this form, they're more incentivized to fill out that form versus a contact now, which is, there's not much in return for that, basically.
Yeah, so then the conversion rate is really high because the people want the free PDF.
So that will go from a 1 to 2% to a 10 or 8 to 15% conversion rate. And that's all you, because traffic, you have 5 seconds to grab their attention for them to take an action on a form before they just get bored or click out or go to the next tab like this.
Yeah.
And then second, they're like, oh, free quote. They're like, they've probably been filling out all these quotes all day. You're like, here's my form. Some don't call me. Some call me and they're an ass. But the other one, they're like, oh, I got this free guide. Cool. I got more value to learn. Because they're always, they're in the information searching stage where they're trying to gather as much information to see who's the best kind of thing.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see. Nice. What are these random websites?
Yeah, generic people.
That's why, so you're going to crush your competition with a nice funnel, use Leadpages.
Yes.
You could figure it out
Leadpages.
tonight, honestly. It's super easy to use. Okay, vetted.
Great.
Or licensed. Okay, welcome. Read a whole paragraph. I don't want to read a paragraph.
Yeah, because it's just like a lot of unnecessary information.
They want to know two things. Am I in the right place? Meaning, do you do the thing that I want that's specific for my situation? And two, how do I get in contact with you the easiest as possible?
Yeah.
Oh, rapid deployed surveillance, no internet, no problem. No, this is not for you. I was like, got a good funnel. Keeping you safe around the clock. Here's our whole form. Man, not much. Okay, take that out. For hiring certain men, it's very generic. This one was the only one that got the best. Let's go to their main website. They have two. One is a landing page. So we went from a Google ad to this page. So that's why it has this whole extra code here. And they have a nice landing page. Great. What were they offering? XTRAC. So if we go to that Google ad, let's see, XTRA, what were they saying? Oh, here we go. Extracts one venue security. Okay. Outstanding customer service. Keep the lines moving at your venue with touchless, effective threat decision. So they had the best A+. We're just going to put them to the very top.
Because they have probably a huge marketing team, huh?
Yeah, they niched down to a customer that has the money, has the need, which is another thing versus like weddings. Not all weddings need security. And trying to market to some, but if you're like, you do venues, you need security. Like you want those type of customer. Or let's put a different example. There was a videographer marketer who did video content and ads and websites for small businesses. So he did it for dentists, lawyers, small mom and pop shops. But then he kept he was jumping around to many different markets, different niches, and he's like, I need to focus on one niche with one marketing message. So he goes, of all of them, which ones have the money and have the need? So one is not only have the need, but also they have the money for it, because a mom and pop shop versus, and so he chose lawyers, which is Crisp Video. I love using them as examples. So he specialized, and now he only does marketing for attorneys. Because they have the money and they have the need for it. So it's a very easy sales process. And so his whole website, this is where you get into niches. So like how they're doing just for venues. So you would focus all your energy on trying to get a venue client. As your website is venue, your marketing content is all for venues, and leave the weddings and the other ones later.
Yeah,
Kind of thing.
venues in general. Yeah.
So what he did, nice. So now he is known as the marketer for attorneys, and then now he makes it very easy. So when they're, because that's the next step. The first step is they're like, go to their website. Or like, do you do the service that's just for me? Are you just a heart surgeon? Great. The
Yeah.
next thing that they're going to look at is testimonials. Have you served another client or customer that looks like me or is in the same situation as me, and I want to see their life better now because of your service, or what's the transformation? So
Yeah.
now you start speaking of results. So he's like, hey, we've done X amount of percentage and 27% increase in attorney referrals. They're like, oh my gosh, whoa. So now they're like, oh my God, now you have transformed the lives of other attorneys that look like me, that were struggling like me.
Exactly.
I want to be a part. So now the marketing just becomes super easy. The sales calls become super effortless.
Do you think it's better like posting what other people have said, or other people like leaving reviews, say on Google or something? Because it on the marketing things, they'll say, oh, this Facebook post, and that gets annoying. They'll say this person did that. I mean, that's for like affiliate marketing actually. But anyways,
No, you're right. Yeah.
you know what I mean? But for like Google reviews or like website reviews, they're like,
There's actually, believe it or not, this is why speaking with the marketer is really good. There's a trend now that's going to be shifting by the end of the year. Google is completely changing the internet. It's no longer going to be a search for results kind of platform. They're eventually, by the end of the year, next year, they're going to pivot to where now they're going to serve you the answer. It's going to be an answers platform more. What that means is,
like AI or
yeah, like AI recommended. You'll see websites like Brave start to do that, where because right now every website marketer has like you've heard of like SEO, search engine optimization. That just it's a fancy word that means, hey, your website, how trustworthy is it? Do you have a lot of links going to it? Do you have a lot of content for it? And then based on that, we'll rank you on Google. We'll put you on the front page or page 9, basically. That's how Google right now is ranking websites. That's going away. That's so basically, one, it becomes now a pay to play. So if you want to be at the top of Google, you're going to be buying Google ads. It's the only way. And then second, your website is not going to matter as far as like reviews and like content and value kind of thing. It's going to be changing to be more AI. So basically, it's a long way of saying, don't invest in Google reviews. Don't invest in Trustpilot reviews. Invest in video testimonials from your clients. Take the video of your client. This is voicemaster.org. This is one of my clients. Oh, wait, here. Voicemaster.org. There we go. Because you're going to see a video of me. Right here, right on the landing page. Hello, my name is Jonathan, and I've been a student of VoiceMaster. Testimonial video right on there. That is more valuable than a Google review or text of something like that. They want a person that looks like them, talks like them, and to be like, oh my God, they're struggling just like me, and they had a great experience after using that product or service. Okay, I feel more trustworthy. And if you have what's called a wall of testimonials, or just a wall of YouTube videos of all your clients, that's a way bigger flex on the landing page. Like here, inspiring stories. Here's their testimonials. There's no Google reviews. They do it. They're smart. Their case studies is more of a high end way of framing. Instead of a review, they actually say, this is their problem, this is where they struggled, this is what we did to solve it, and now here's a video of them. Let's see if we can click. Can you click on it? Should be able to click on this. Read more. Oh, I can't click. I think it's just the website. Technically, you should be able to click on these and it'll expand down and you'll see videos from it.
Yeah.
But this is basically how you would have case studies of like cl- venue
Case
that had a
study.
party that had 2,000 attendees. We were able to get through their wait time was less than 5 minutes. We were proactive and defeated 3 threats that we assumed could have took down the party or whatever, something like that.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's take this out. Cool. So what we're learning here is the niche is actually for venue security. So venue security is the one that has, they have the money, they have the need, especially consistently year round. So your goal would be to try and get, so I would set a threshold of reaching out to, it's going to be a stretch, 50 venues a day.
50 or 15?
50.
50? Oh my gosh.
In, have you ever
I don't know.
have you ever heard of Grant Cardone?
No.
Grant Cardone, he does real estate sales basically in the real estate industry. He's built his entire empire based on cold calling or cold outreach. And he has a sales team. He doesn't rely on Google Ads, doesn't rely on website traffic, doesn't rely on it. He gets a phone book, finds client, and he has a threshold of you reach. His threshold is 100 to 200 a day.
Oh my gosh. I hate cold calling though. I
That
hope I don't have to do that.
that's one, it's cheaper. Two, it's easier on your time, and three, you're not waiting on them for spending money on Google Ads at this early stage, because you want to go out and reach out to them, even going in door knocking. Like cold calling and door knocking and cold email are going to be the main outreach. Let's do
Cold email. I can do that.
Yeah, and you're gonna like think of it as marketing outreach. It's like a 3-point touch system. One is cold email. Then step one is you email them once, twice a week. Step two is you cold call. You gotta find the person probably on LinkedIn, something like that. And then third is door knock. Actually, just going to visiting them. And then later you could do, we'll look at Google Ads, because they wouldn't be, see, venue is such, it's corporate-ish commercial, so they're not on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah.
So that's going to, you're basically, at the end of the day, you're going to have some sales team doing X amount a day, cold calling, trying to get who's that, and then
Yeah.
either the job, I would say either the job title and name of every, we'll call it host or venue event coordinator, and you'll have your little CRM where you're tracking, hey, is Sally still booking appointments there? She's still the contact there? You're like, great, I want to bug Sally. Sally, can I take you out to lunch? You bribe the shit out of them too. Find out what they like. That's
Yeah.
it. You're like, Sally, you love, one guy, you're like crazy. One guy found that his, this is, it's, this, I would call it the, there's a show called Billions. Really great show. The whole point of the game for them is trying to get competitors or people in other industries to do what they want. So they're like, how do they bribe them at the end of the day? And they make versus the cold calling and trying to just be persistent in sales. They're like, no, we're gonna go the psychology way. We're gonna bribe them. We're gonna find out what are their interests, what are their hobbies, what is their family into, who is their family, what's most important in their life, and how can we impact that in some way to get in their good circle. So, for example, he had a client that he wanted that client to do something for them. So he found out that client had a son that wanted to be an all-star baseball star. So he went out, found a baseball recruiter, got the attention for his son, and now his son's having a conversation now, getting one step closer. So his son's goals become his father's goals. And then so that's how they're like, he was like, you know what, you want me to just make that phone call to introduce? He's like, no problem, I'll do that. He's like, fuck, that's, and it's like, that is next level of like how you how you get people to do what you want in a ethical, holistic way. Ethical way.
Exactly.
But that's where you were going to find out. You're like, Sally may love pastries. She may love Dodger tickets. You're like, Sally, I got your front row, or best basketball. She loves basketball. Great, Sally, I got you front row tickets to the latest basketball games. It's my gift to you because you love it. What we do security guards for venues. And you're like, oh, wow, you're going to be at the top of the list way more than any other security guard service.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see. Cool. So now that we got venue security, oh man, websites. Ooh, free guide, but I don't think your security requirements for event. Oh, you got a blog. That's nice, but I don't think you're a service. Smartest security for your business. Business owners there's less niches per se. So full service. And it gets it harder to get traction because every time you talk to a different type of business or different industry, like homeowner versus rental versus business, it's a whole different sales pitch, different communication, different testimonies. This is ADT.
Exactly.
Security. We provide security guards for designated around your needs. Blah 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 blah. Okay. We take care. Oh. Family. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Welcome to North, your trusted private comprehensive security service for all industries. We take care of the security so you can take care of the important things. That's interesting. They just showed family as their opening ideal hook. That's different, but this is clip art, copy generic.
Yeah, exactly.
Like learn locations. Okay, so they got a fail. That was nice, but it was very generic.
Yeah. The colors are kind of weird.
Hard to read. It blends in. You're like, I gotta focus. I was like, so bad they even like highlighted the text because it's like, bro,
exactly.
Fail. Man, so you could crush it with a really good simple landing page offer for venue security. Contact page with just like video testimonials would be dope. Security camera. Okay, so now let's review. Man. Yeah, that gives us venue security top companies. Who are the big players? I want to know, like, who is the security for venues? I just want to, because I'm like, it's like an industry that they all copy each other, but none of them are investing in marketing.
Exactly.
Okay. Ooh,
the ones in Austin are really, I think almost all the websites kind of suck.
Because they hired some guy in India who wants to do with code and no one codes anymore.
Yeah, maybe.
Sign up for book a time. Oh, look, they even have Calendly. Book now. I want to see the Calendly. Okay. They get a B+. Honest, clear price. Okay, wait, go back to, what was that landing page? Request a demo. Award-winning platform, 1,000 organizations and security companies optimize their security operations. So now we're using fancy lingo too, so they know who they're talking to. They're for your business. We understand each organization is different, but they're like the 24-hour service that you'll buy for like your home kind of thing. Like this is just, man.
For like monitoring cameras.
Yeah. So they're just doing like basic e-commerce. Turn your guards into A players. Hiring. Which other patrols? The software. Okay. Software, we don't care. You'll see that's another big thing is software companies would have they have the bigger budget and a better marketing team because they sell software SaaS. So they know how to market their brand. So you'll find them
Yeah.
as you're looking in your niche. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is okay. Event security. So generic, but free consultation, call us. Tiny font. FAQs.
I can barely read it.
Yeah, you're like font size 4. No one reads 4. Let's see. Here's our 4
Exactly.
buttons. I'm gonna go to your social media. What's your social media? Instagram's the most. Instagram is like the main business card. Your
That's
social
what I was
media.
thinking, because TikTok is kind of dying out, isn't it?
TikTok. Well, TikTok it's for a different demographic. TikTok is like 18 to I unfortunately would say 30. 18 to 30, 30 to or 28 to 40. I would put Instagram there, and then Facebook from 50 and up. As far as the
Okay.
demographic. Twitter, don't waste your time on Twitter. LinkedIn, never. Don't waste your time on LinkedIn. It's a ghost town. It's a waste of time.
Really?
And
I'm 27, so
same, even Facebook is not even worth investing in. So basically, the platforms have gotten so shitty, people aren't getting any value from it that they've left the platform and they're moving to the most interesting. And the most interesting thing right now is just TikTok. And TikTok is really more optimized right now, which is blowing my mind. TikTok is where the young generation goes to for shopping, and Google searching has replaced and for information. They won't even go to YouTube too, which is so weird because YouTube has so many ads.
yeah.
This guy gets a fail because none of their social media buttons link to anything.
Yes.
So they don't even have a social media thing, but they want to pretend they do. Because that's hard to
Exactly.
how do
So
you
don't waste time on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn is dead. LinkedIn's
Okay.
only for employees to post content to say, I'm thankful for getting this new job at company XYZ. I'm so excited to start my new position. That's all LinkedIn is. It's dead for
Exactly.
ads. I like this right here. Right here, boom. We got video. So video in the background. This is important. There
Yeah.
is okay, fit body boot camp. This is studying different industries is great because that's how you can innovate, steal an idea from there, bring it into your industry, and change the game.
Yeah.
Fit Body Bootcamp is a boot camp for women 40 and older. So right off when you go, again, how important that landing page, the top of the fold is,
Yeah.
they combined it to the next level and did it's not much like a testimonial video, but it's more a video highlight reel. And this
Yeah.
is how it's important that they only show women. There's no men here. No men. No men.
Yeah.
And only women in that specific age too. There's not one 18-year-old in here. There's no Instagram influencers. None of that. So when if I'm a 40-year-old woman and I'm looking at this, I'm like, that's the place for me. Same.
Exactly.
So I got that feeling from this website right here, ISP Protection. Right off the bat, we're looking at video from a venue. They are all branded, wearing the same t-shirts. They're having operation meetings. They're preparing. They look all decked out. They have gear. They're walking in concert. They're coordinated. They have branding with this. They have this. I'm like, right off the bat, top of the fold, I'm like, okay, I'm in the right place if I'm looking for venue. And I'm like, oh, I host concerts. They're doing security for concerts. Look at them keeping everyone happy. And there's some riffraff they're even taking care of. They get an A+ for a landing page. Finally. You have to, look how many websites we went through to try and find only 2.
Exactly.
A+, A-. So it's like, and they're strength in size, security in service. Nice. So we're going to copy them, and now, because basically now that's the whole point of this is like gold mine searching is trying to find competitors again so that you can copy, and let's now case study them and see what do they do, what are their offers, what are their services, retail, ISP branches. Oh, they have branches. Nice.
Mhm.
Branches is interesting too. Nevada. So Nevada, yeah, it makes sense because like Nevada has every trade show kind of thing would be hosted in
Oh yeah.
Nevada. Like so you may even find going there's top three when you do marketing, there's top three states that have the money: California, Texas, Florida, and New York. Everything else, don't waste your time unless it's niche. But Nevada, they're the conference center of the US tier to Florida, I would put them.
That's
So
to Las Vegas, or
yeah, mostly because all the every trade show from tech to cars to real estate or whatever, they're all having their conferences most likely centralized in Nevada. Years of
makes
experience,
sense.
venues. Ooh, clients. Clients it works with, Dreamforce, nice. So you could copy all this. Okay, cool. So basically I want to look at what are your services? Commercial and real estate. Okay. Event management and consulting. Event management consulting provides security for organizing a conference, concert, exhibition, or private gathering. Cool. So those are your niches.
Oh, so they plan?
Yeah,
Is that what they're saying? Or they just
yeah, they do. So that's the like what the other one was talking when they were talking about operations,
Mhm.
because they want someone to do the coordination, the planning, um, exceptional event management and consulting services. So that's another thing. You don't even have to, when you get big enough, or when you, or even leveraging experience from other venues, you don't have to do the
Mhm.
security for it. They could have some security team that they like using for whatever reason. It's cheaper, that family member knows them or whatever, but you can go in
Mhm.
as a consultant and charge a service for there, where you're now the operations to make sure they check all the boxes because you've done venues of the same caliber or something like that.
Well, I have my master's in criminal justice, so that helps. So
There you go. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna put offers here. Okay, so event, commercial, and real estate. That's just good to know because you could. So basically, in between venues or venue events, you could fill um, your other ticket services. So it's
yeah,
basically
definitely.
so that you're not always because the venues you'll find that you'll only be able to do X amount a year or in need or as there's
Exactly.
so you're gonna
Well, there's the weekends and
and you
evenings.
and it will also diversify your income to have different revenue streams where you're like, look, we could do three security ones for commercial. They're super easy. It's easy to staff, and then you're not. Also, too is the let's put it up here the location too. So we're gonna do here services, and then here we're gonna do locations because you're not don't feel limited to just Texas. So they had California, then they had Nevada, then they have Florida, and then we'll put Texas.
Hmm.
Because I find Texas is like the cheapest. I meaning like they
Yeah.
have the lowest. They're gonna nickel and dime you versus like Florida and Nevada and California. They have disposable income basically.
How would I plan something if I'm in Texas? How would I plan something like, or do something in another state?
You would fly your team out. And a great example is Alex Hormozi when he did Gymlaunch. He capped out of all the gyms that he could do in his area, so he would fly out to different states to spend a week there to do their operations or do their marketing and sales kind of thing. So you may
I
find
know that the side gig I do, it's called Next Level Security, and they do stuff for some races that they were going to fly to different places.
yeah,
But I don't exactly know what all they were going to do. Yeah, some kind of races, I think.
yeah, and you'll figure like the first ones you'll figure it out in your area, and then you could just copy paste to all the other ones. Northern Fly,
Definitely.
join. And then also here's your next revenue service, Training Academy. Remember that membership program?
Yes.
So that as an additional income stream, you're not limited to just
Definitely.
doing venues, but you also do your own certification.
Yeah.
We're gonna call this training plus certification. So they have an academy. Nice. No guard, we can help. Don't worry, we'll train or upskill your service or upskill your
Yes.
workforce. Get certified, no cost. How much? You have a workshop. Imagine this. You have a workshop and each one of these people are paying $2,000 to $5,000 for your 90-day program.
Yes, exactly.
So that's
That'd be awesome.
And you can find other programs that are like that and just copy paste.
Definitely.
Okay, so what are they doing? What's their social media presence? Don't care. Ooh. What is that? Oh, they spent some money. They hired a video team to do this. You've got A, sentimental music, motivational. B, they have cinematography. 3, they have voiceover. They spent some good money on this. They hired basically Chris Video. Here's a good example. Chris. How does Chris video? How do they do videos for attorneys? If we want to, say if we marketing video. I want to see one of your videos. Here we go. One of these videos. You'll see the same style. Motivational music. Voiceover.
All of the resources.
B-roll.
These making power to find the right attorney.
Powerful music.
Uh-huh.
So that is where you could tell that they hired. Where? Oh, did we lose it? Oh, there we go. There we go. So they.
You have to serve. And you serve
Motivational
by being
music,
the-
voiceover.
You know, so that we can and take control.
It's like Hawaiian or I don't know. Interesting.
Something like that, yeah.
Ooh, content. Ooh, I would binge all of their content. So they're now doing they know the value of social media that the clients are going to go check out, because that's the next thing that they're going to do. A client's going to check out your like your social cred on social media, and YouTube is where it's at. YouTube is where they're going to look at how have you handled other venues. I want to see that training video, and then you can sort by popular. Okay, here's the security, interview, and training.
Welcome to an inside look of the IPS family. We are a leading event security company specialized in providing trained and reliable security. We strive to be an extension of your team.
Kind of have an annoying
Here's the
voice.
different states that we're operating in, and we're currently expanding. And here's some companies that are
That
talking
voice
about
didn't
us.
match there,
If you're
too.
interested, we're operating in, and we're currently expanding.
The guy is not
If you're interested
talking.
in getting our rates, request a free quote below. We'll be there.
They hired the intern
what?
kid to do that.
I was gonna say that kid's got an annoying voice. It's like so high. Like
He's actually the videographer from the marketing team, I bet you. Or
really?
marketing company.
IPS family.
Because they had no one that works there that looks like him. But you get this.
that makes sense.
Welcome to an inside look of the IPS.
It might just be the sound coming through. I don't know. But
No, it did,
on my
and
side-
the sound didn't match too, and
Yeah.
Then that's gonna make us look good. But now there's an extra step that you have
see the
to
difference between an amateur video.
Exactly.
It's like iPhone video. The B-roll doesn't match. The audio sucks. There's no inspirational music. Shaky camera. What
On
are we
this
looking
one?
at there? Yeah. So this was their we'll call it highlight reel that they made, and they're like, yo, we need to step it up and get a better one, and so they hired a marketing company that created this
Oh, that made that one. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
a year
Much
later.
better.
So there's two little things. Oh, they're trying
Hey everyone,
shorts.
I'm
That's
Martel.
cute.
We're here at our Vegas department. I want to give you an inside look on how we run our supervisor training.
Oh,
Today our
interesting.
meeting will be led by our
Is
branch
that same guy?
manager, Sean Umi. So here we go.
Let's see.
My name is Sean. I'm the branch manager. If you are in a superstition right now,
Okay?
What a shitty
Be
PowerPoint
humble.
presentation.
As a suit, it is our duty and responsibility to be that person, to be an example setter for all these, our young ones, you know, our regular guards. I'm telling you, some of these people over here that come to work with us, they don't
Camera.
even have
This is a tiny TV too. Didn't even hire a projector.
They don't have
I
people
swear.
that advise them, okay?
But this is all research to be like, what is the industry doing? Where are they at? And we're getting a sneak peek behind the scenes. Because you're just going to copy. They have shirts, we have shirts. They have those gear, we'll go on Amazon and buy that gear. They're all branded
Exactly.
t-shirts. We'll go to some t-shirt company down the street. They'll print them for you. They're all branded, bright colors. They all wear these colored outfits. We're all going to wear our color outfits. Ooh. We're going to look at your slides. Even their attire, what shoes you could wear, what hats they approve. Interesting.
Doing it wrong, you know. Talk to them nicely. Talk to them like how you want them to talk to you.
Well, also,
Treat them with
notice
respect,
too, like they're not taking
and you treat
notes.
them as a
Yeah.
supervisor.
They didn't give them a workbook. They didn't give them a training manual. They're just like,
Yeah.
hey, listen to the seminar. There's the kid marketer. He's hired for doing the he's holding the whole marketing team
Yep.
together. They said buy some Red Bull. Bring this guy was lucky enough to bring notepad. Other guys are like ran out of table. This isn't an actual training. This is a
Probably a
pre-training
staff meeting.
event. That they're like, hey, we need to get everyone in. We're going to talk about an event that's coming up. This is how they train their staff for some of the new guys, some of the experienced guys. They probably have a high turnover too.
Yeah.
And you could probably tell, like, this guy's new, this guy's new. These guys that have the branded shirts are probably veterans.
As a supervisor, to take care of all
Corporate
your
training
team,
is always
okay?
the worst too.
If
It's like,
somebody has a
it's like
bad day,
they do
you
festivals. Great.
You know when somebody has a bad day, okay? Somebody
They
looks
got
tired, stuff like that,
walkie-talkies.
You gotta keep checking on that person, okay? You gotta keep checking that person.
They got a golf cart.
Okay? You gotta know that person when
They got
they have like
microphones.
health problem, okay? You gotta
They're
go
using
use the
pen.
bathroom a
They're
lot.
using pen and paper to track everything. They have no data insight. If you go to any event now, they have some trackers, some kid on a laptop that's checking people in. Like, no one does pen and paper anymore. There's software that you can find.
Detail, that's all it's about. You know, doing the little things right.
Blah, blah.
If you have that
This is like a family-owned business.
okay? You are led
Yeah.
to earn respect.
Okay, cool. You got nice little logo. Okay, cute. All right, that's good research. Ooh, Instagram. What you got here? A Linktree. Oh, Linktrees are the worst.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't know anything about it. I've seen it, but again, I don't have any of that.
So, Linktree's one. They used to be great because basically Linktree came out after when Instagram became popular, and people. This is like Instagram became popular, and this was before Clickfunnels. Kids didn't know how to. People were getting traffic on their Instagram, but they didn't know how to build a website. Websites were too complicated, so they're like, I need a place to just direct my traffic. So that's where Linktree, where it's just like text and a button. That's it. You don't need a website. You don't need a website designer. So it's becoming even simpler over time, as we're seeing. Now, there's a way to do Linktree. Let me just show you what a professional Linktree looks like. Miss Excel. I know all these. This chick, she just. Actually, let's go to her Instagram. She just teaches Excel to employees and corporate training. So she has a Linktree.
Oh.
So she blew up all her Instagram, her TikTok and Instagram. She blew up and got a shitload of organic traffic. And then she sends that to her Linktree. And there is a right way to structure your Linktree. The Linktree, the first thing at the very top is your free lead magnet. And that's what we mentioned. It's either a free PDF or what she does, which is the next level, is a masterclass, a 1 hour video, mini video, or something like that. That is going to be the best. So that's a lead magnet, very top. Then you go down to she has her main programs here. So you're like, great. If you've watched the free webinar, now you could go down to her courses, which each course around 297 to 497. That's about as much disposable income that demographic has. These are working professionals that have a 9 to 5 job, so they have between 297 and 497 in disposable income. Then to diversify income, she doesn't just, there's B2C and B2B. What that means is business to customer. So that's Sally Joe that works at an office or has a 9 to 5 job. But then she also sells B2B, business to business. So she says, hey, you're a small business that does accounting, license my or my training, and you could train all your employees or uptrain. So she's basically outsourced their corporate training or their internal training and development that they should have. So then instead of selling one-to-one and trying to get one little sale, now you got one business that has 20 employees and cash register goes ka-ching. And then you have corporate pricing. So that's just another way of diversifying income. So you have B2C, which is your security guard training service, where you'll train each one for they watch a 90-day program, they get access to video courses, you take them from beginner to expert on how to get certified to become a trainer or certified security guard. It's basically your own internal training. Your own internal corporate training anyways, that you're going to be onboarding all your new employees, because you'll be having video courses. Basically you're going to be doing same thing with like Thinkific, hosting all your trainings on here so that they could watch, they could binge, not have them sit in a room with no pen and paper looking at a computer screen from 20 feet away.
Yeah. So is it good to have the courses then and post them on all the different websites, or also one website?
Starting off, you're going to have your corporate training. You're going to be doing this is mostly also how you're going to be not you're going to use it for your own internal training to start off. It's going to make it easy to train all your employees or 1099s as they come in, so they know what to expect, what to do, how you guys operate. And then ones that want to get certified or something, you can sell it to outside people who don't work for you exactly, but may want to get into the career, for example. They're B2C customers. And then your B2B, business to business, is your event, basically your event venues that do concerts, corporate events. There's keywords here, which is nice. Nice. Here. They do conferences, concerts, exhibitions, or private gatherings. Venue niches. Cool. All right. So now, just looking at, okay, cool. Make sure I got your website. Okay, yeah, I got your website. Cool. Just so, okay. Ooh. What are you doing on it? Okay, I gotta log into Instagram. Because I want to look at their Instagram. Let's go here. I want to click on it because I want to actually see it. Log in. Not now. Can I? There we go. Okay, cool. They have a Linktree. Great. They have a hiring event. What is this? Connect Your Future Spring 2024 hiring event. Join us in businesses for healthcare, blah, blah. So it's basically a job fair that they're going to be working at. But okay, so this is where they do their, because they have I'm willing to bet they have a high turnover. So it's very hard to get trained 1099s or trained things. So this is their, we'll call it career training.
You said 1099s are what, hard to get trained?
Well, so in business, you have what's called churn, CHURN. Churn means on your customer side, you may get a venue, but they may only do 3 events and then bounce, go with another service or something like that. So they churn, they leave your service. Same thing with employees or 1099s. You'll get an employee or you get a 1099. They may work for you for a month, 6 months, or a year, and then they churn, they leave. So every month, a great example is my life, we'll call him my life coach that I coach him. So his business, every month he gets three to four people that will churn or leave his business. So in his marketing and sales, he always has to do 3 or 4 extra in addition to his monthly sales, just to, it's called a leaky bucket, just so he doesn't keep losing more every month, because every business has some rate of churn, basically.
Yeah. So how's the best way to avoid that then? I mean,
Great example, or great question. So in business, we're gonna go here. Gymlaunch is such a great business to study. So Gymlaunch, I would actually, well, so Gymlaunch works with gyms to help them go through 3 milestones of growing a business. Nice. Making 20K a month, 20 to 50K a month, and 50K a month. Each of those levels have different challenges to grow or scale. In your first level, for level 1, generating 20K a month, your biggest problem is acquisition, is getting customers consistently every month at a profitable rate. That's your first problem that pretty much you have to solve.
Yeah.
That's your marketing. That's pretty much setting a threshold, 50 calls a day of talking to venues every month. 1 to 2% of them will say yes, convert, and now you'll hit your monthly sales goal. That will also defeat the next level, which is churn. You have, like here, you'll get 10 new clients a month, some from organic, some referrals. Great, you have 125 businesses that you're working with, but then you'll have some churns. 11 clients will leave for whatever reasons. There's always just some churn. So keeping them, they have a great picture. Yeah, this is like churn. Every business has acquiring customers is one system, and then second is another system to prevent churn or people leaving. And the way they do it, which I really like, right here, fighting against churn. This is it's a system that you put in to keep in constant contact and to stay front of mind in that customer or client's mind, so that they don't think of another option, or they see the need, so they stay, so they don't leave. So that's one, keeping track of how often they stay before they leave. You're like, on average, a client stays with us for 3 months and then they bounce for whatever reasons. So like, cool. So then you're tracking, so you know roughly ahead what is that date or time that they'll leave. So you could be proactive. You could reach out to them month 2 and give them a second offer or incentive. So like here, they're also reaching out every week this is like in the case of a gym. So they're also reaching out to members every week to say, hey, how's it going? Join the program. How's things in life, whatever. And then they're going above and beyond, doing handwritten cards to say, hey, your birthday's coming up. I want to just say, hey, thank you for being a client with us. Happy birthday. Here's tickets to the Mets game or whatever. You don't have to do a gift or something, but just something considerate that you're out thinking outside. And then they host monthly events every month where they invite people in. They're having some special event that if they leave, they'll be missing out on that event, kind of thing. So that's 4 ways there, for example.
I'm trying to think. I'm like monthly.
You don't have to worry about this right now. Your main problem right now is acquisition. Trying to get, because you're picking, so here's the formula. Your main thing to focus on is one ideal customer, one type of venue that does concerts or exhibitions, something like that. One marketing channel to communicate to them. So that's either cold outreach, cold email, door knocking, something consistent that you're like, cool, if we hit 50 a day, that's how we could get in contact with them to start the conversation. And then you're doing that to, honestly, 1 million a year. Like, everything else is a distraction. When you go to another channel, you start, instead of cold calling, then you go to Google Ads, and then you go to do something else, a different marketing channel, then you start spreading yourself very thin kind of thing. And what you're just perfecting is just that one type of customer for that one type of problem and that one type of consistent outreach. Because your outreach, your marketing should become boring, where every month, every day, you're just doing 50 cold calls for 3 hours in the morning every day. That's all. But that 1% conversion will get you 4 or 5 clients a month that will allow you to reach your monthly income goal or whatever, something like that.
Well, and one thing just since I'm starting or whatever, is I have some people that will do it, but I still have to I can't do that much until I get my website. Once I get my website, then I can, advertise and hire and stuff like that. Because it's hard, because I was trying to figure out how to hire, but it's hard to hire without having a website because it doesn't look as legitimate.
Yeah, and that's totally not. Honestly, today your homework is, let's go to YouTube. Blah blah blah. Because I'll give you your step-by-step process. Because now if we review, we know. Let's go into action items. It's a great segue. So they got. They're not doing anything on their social media. Nothing to copy. And then here, website. See how there's two business. One for businesses to get a quote, and then 2 is for people looking to get a career or get into the niche for apply. Those are your 2 B2B and B2C niches. Oh, they're on TikTok? What are they doing on TikTok? They have a lot of followers on TikTok. Wait, interesting. Interesting. Oh, because they're showing the events. They're getting the influencers. So this is like, have you ever seen, what's his name? Tai Lopez, Me and My Lambo.
I don't think I've seen that.
Tai Lopez, Me and My Lambo. Here we go, video. This was...
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. It's fun to drive up here in the Hollywood.
He did hundreds of marketing videos, testing ads and videos to try and get traffic for he does marketing, whatever. This video blew him up. And if we look at it as like from a how and why, it's influencer marketing. There's something established that has a brand or has a name that you're putting your face next to. And now that your face is next to that name that people associate or already know, now they marry the two in their brain to go, why are you in a Lambo? Like, you're different. So if we look at their...
He probably just rented it for the day.
He rented, he licensed, yeah, 100%. But if we look at here, how are they getting 5,000 views on TikTok for traffic? And one, they're getting TikTok traffic, which is phenomenal. Great. Do you see any security guards? None. It's all influencers. It's all people that are at the concerts. So they're getting the traffic from, hey, me and this famous rapper. Hey, me and this famous singer. This is what we did security for that event. Major flex. Yeah. Major flex. So because most people will associate, they'll come too fresh of that of a concert or event or like BT. I don't know why I'm thinking of BTS right now. Yeah, BTS. They're like, oh, I know BTS. You did BTS as an event. Like all of a sudden, you're no name, no background. They don't know who you are, where you came from. All of a sudden, you're like, oh, you did BTS. Whoa, let's talk. Tell me what do you do? What are your services? Stuff like that. So this is how you're going to leverage the social media, and this is your content game of like when you go to events or when you do events is hiring someone to videotape and get some what's called B-roll. You and the influencer, the person and whatever, because that's gonna that's all. This is all social media hacking versus.
Definitely.
5,000 has the influencer, the rapper, versus these 200.
Just
random about them.
That good life.
Who gives a fuck about the security guard team? But they want to see that rapper in the background. So that's how you hack social media, for example, of like how are they getting, because they have a huge TikTok following. TikTok's 3,000. That's hard to get. Like, so,
Yeah.
and it's not on Instagram too. And that makes sense because their customers, their ideal customers, are all at concerts. They're all just copying the concerts and events, and that's where because all that their demographic, 18 to whatever 30, is on TikTok. So that's how they're getting views and traffic from there. And then, hey, we're a security company. Click the Linktree. So I'm willing to bet they get a lot of career employees coming in from there. So that's where you'll be marketing to get your 1099s from. Ooh.
Sweet.
Google I/O wraps up. Oh, they did Google I/O? Interesting.
What's that?
Google I/O. In the tech world, they have concerts. So to show off all their latest tech. So this comes under like exhibitions. If we go watch this on YouTube. Google. This just came out this week too. This was an event that Google hosted.
Future of AI assistants.
So you can see,
in compute performance,
which is a great question. Who did security for this event?
Google search.
Major flex. So in the tech world, that's another thing where you have conferences and exhibitions where these companies, every month they're hosting some events to show off some showcase of their stuff. Wow, so they did the Google I/O event. Nice. What do we see here? Career opportunities. Oh, they did EDC. Wow. Oh, they're big. I'm just associating just because I think EDC is big, so that's a huge contract.
Yeah.
So they do raves. So all the raves and festivals that go on.
Yeah.
That's a major thing. The RAS aspects. But I mean, Facebook isn't worth anything to. They're not getting any traffic or interest. It's just
Facebook
posting.
Isn't worth messing with.
Nah, yeah, they're not even. I would invest more in TikTok and YouTube as the major two things.
Yeah.
That Instagram down from that. That would be the main ones. Okay, cool. Okay, let's now do action items. Dope, and dope. Nice. Clear. 50 tabs. Nice. And now we can review our marketing funnel, our marketing report. So what we learned is, number one, the major keyword that you're searching for is venue security. Venue security, because they have the money and the need for your services at a higher priority and more frequently than private security, than an event, on a party, a wedding, or company. These will be your fillers in between. These will be your other income streams until you get a venue client, basically.
Okay.
So let's do keywords / income streams. And then you're also going to do, I'm going to put in here, training for security, or it's probably, hold on, security guard training. Yeah. Google sometimes puts, oh, there we go. Security guard training near me, security guard training near me, security guard training, security card training. How to get a security. Oh, okay, security, that's good enough. Near me. How to get security guard training. Yeah, online or near me. Ooh, online. Nice. We'll copy that. Cool. So just put that there. All right. You don't need online. Cool. Got some keywords. Schools for international travel. You may find even some influencers need private security for an event. Like, influencers would probably be a super another niche that you could just go on Instagram, find an influencer that hosted an event or something like that. They would need they would need it.
Private security.
Yeah, private security would be another filler for income streams.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And then those you can find on Instagram. You could threshold them by influencers that have more than 100K that are doing events. Yeah, that would be the main threshold, and then you can just send them a DM, easy.
Perfect.
You know your locations that you're going to start off in Texas, but next I would focus on once you'll have a CRM and you'll scrape all the venues, and that's honestly well, since we're here, what tech? Let's see, Notion tech stack. I'll show you this. Search Bing. Yeah, here. Map leads. I have a list of all the technology because I don't want to remember in my head.
Yeah.
Map leads. Map leads. You can map leads, Chrome extension. Let me introduce you to this. Cool. So map leads, Chrome extension. It's, oh no, that's this one. No. This one. Gotta be specific. Yes, this one. Be very specific which one it is. They charge, I think it was like $9 a month or something like that, or $10 a month, something. Worth every penny, because your cold outbound strategy for what you're doing. Step one is scraping a data list or getting leads. Getting contact names and contact information of all the venues in your states. That's going to be one exercise, step one. Step two is contacting them. 50 a day, call, say the same message, bug them every week, basically. And then 3 will be the follow-up. So for that first part of getting location, names, phone numbers, and websites of all the venues in your area, I'm going to introduce you to Map Leads. Map Leads, the way it works... There we go. This is cool because one, you use Chrome, so then you have the Chrome extension in it, but then you go to Bing's website and you use Bing Maps. Don't ask me why it doesn't work for Chrome Maps, whatever. But then in your area you type venues near you or festivals near you. And you'll get the little pop-up pins. When you press start on this little pop-up will come up right here on the maps. When you press start, all you do is move your mouse around, and in seconds, it's scraping all of those leads. So I found 35 business, and you just move your mouse around, it scrapes automatically. You move your mouse around, it scrapes automatically. Then when you're done, you press. Look, it's just scraping. You're just moving your mouse around. That's all you're doing. It's automatically doing its thing. You're not having to do anything. You're not. And then you press export leads, and it gives you a nice little Excel sheet.
I spent hours the other day doing this.
You got names, emails, phone numbers, website. The main thing is phone number, website. You won't get emails, but you'll get name, address, website, and phone number. The dope thing about it is it's unlimited leads. That's awesome. Every service will charge you for X amount of leads to scrape the data or to get the data or whatever. This gets you unlimited. So you could scrape all of Texas in an hour, or not even 10 minutes. Scrape all of Texas. Then you start cold calling, and then you could do another exercise because your exercise is to go to is Nevada, and then California. And then Florida. Nice. While we're here, where's that Chrome extension? I'm going to copy this, put this under tech stack. We've got that. We'll do this. Cool. And then you have your website, Leadpages, your CRM. I'll recommend Clickup / Notion. Just lightly touching upon this is you'll need some CRM. So when they fill out the form on the website, it goes to let's see, Clickup CRM. They're technically a project management or task manager, but you could create a simple database, name, email, phone number, put different stages, on hold, follow up, contracting, negotiation, close win, close loss. Yeah, that's real nice. It's probably the easiest to like, and you get little dashboards and stuff like that. And they're the cheapest. It's like $10 a month for if we do monthly.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's like $10 a month. So you got $49 a month for landing pages, for lead pages. Got your domain done, and then $10 a month for your CRM. So you can put all the leads follow up in there, and then to connect them to is Zapier. And Zapier, you could get away with their free plan to just connect it, and to get like when only 100 people a month that fill out the form will go automatically into the CRM, but it'll cost you nothing. So that's Zapier.
Sweet.
Okay.
What's the difference between ClickUp and Lead Pages?
Excellent question. So Lead Pages is just a website, collects the contact information into a form, and it can automatically send you an email saying, hey, Bob filled out the form, and you get in your email. That's great. But you want a CRM so that you can track your leads at different stages. And so when they fill out the form on the website, Zapier will take the name, phone number, and email, take that data out from Lead Pages automatically, and drop it into CRM or into ClickUp. And then ClickUp, you'll get a nice little mobile notification on your phone. It'll be like, hey, new lead, filled out the form on the website. And then you can go in and follow up, because then you want stages. You want new lead, follow up, close win, close loss, so that you can track as you're talking to 50 a day. Some are going to say yes, some are going to say no, some you're going to need to follow up, some are brand new, some filled out the form. So that's why a CRM is going to, basically it's a database or a list of all your contacts in your business as that you're outreaching, basically almost like a Rolodex, basically.
So Lead Pages gathers the info, right?
Website with the form.
It's the form. And Zapier connects.
Zapier is like the piping, the plumbing from the website is like the piping to take that data out and drop it into ClickUp, which is a CRM. So it's like a little like a list.
ClickUp, and then ClickUp is the list.
Is your list.
A list of information.
Yeah, of all the contact information of your clients, because let's see, CRM template. They have a better picture of it. Yeah. So here you can see, okay, this business, new leads, they fill out the form, they came in on the website yesterday, contact names, extra information, name, phone number, their email. But then you have some that you're following up with, some you're in negotiation stage, and then you'll usually have either a close win or a close loss. Some are say yes, active clients. Some will say no, close loss. But you want to know why no. Oh, no, because of budget. No, because of location. No, because of whatever. And then you could track that, so that in sales is a numbers game. You're managing what's called, this is a sales pipeline of people that are interested in your service or business, that are tracked at different stages, that your sales team or you are going in and nurturing that list, or following up with all of them, reaching out to new ones, because there's some metric that you outreach and then follow up, and then ones that are like negotiate to close, basically.
Yeah.
You think of almost like real estate agents also too, like how they are managing ones. Now, while we're here, since we're here, YouTube, my channel. Welcome to the best business master. On my channel, I have two videos. One is how ClickUp.
Wait.
Is it this one? How to use? Okay, wait. There's this one. This is the newest one. Welcome. If you're a real estate agent, a broker, or even a mortgage, if you skip, thing is cut. How it will take this video. You have inventory limited is and just skip to manager or broke. ClickUp CRM. 11 minutes. Great. So we're gonna put here. Oh, we're also gonna put education here. Free education Okay, so YouTube, skip to 11 minutes for ClickUp demo as a CRM. I'm gonna do this. This video will show you how basically all the features of ClickUp in the business case of a real estate agency, but you'll see all the functionality plus all the features, like it syncs with your calendar, which is dope. You also get a map. It'll show you a map of all the locations. You could get database, and this is all using the $10 a month plan to make money with ClickUp.
That's awesome.
So there's that one. I think this one's a training video. Yeah, this is old. Yeah, 2023. Man, so long ago. So this one would be a YouTube how to use, or it's basically how to set up ClickUp, because ClickUp is basically a project manager. There's templates, but basically that's you're building it from scratch. At the end of the day, you're gonna be building, or I should say configuring it, or setting it up, tailoring it to your business from scratch.
Yeah.
And then lastly, it was in a live video. I did a live video, and I love things become this
awesome.
One. So this video, this is a 1-hour tutorial that will show you basically everything you need on how to use Leadpages to build a landing page or a website. It won't go into the Zapier. My brain just that'll be later. Sorry. But this goes over how to use Leadpages. So YouTube.
Perfect.
How to use Leadpages. Because your homework, if we do lastly, I want to do one last one with let's do books. Okay, I would start with Gymlaunch, and then go. I would do 100 million offers. Again from Alex Hormozi. And then he has his latest one, which is 100 million leads. And then I would go Dotcom secrets. That's by Russel. And then from there you have expert secrets. And then last you have traffic secrets. Those are the main three. Yeah, those are super dangerous. And then lastly, I think he has acquisition.com. This is Alex's website. Here we go. Courses. Nice. Free training.
Who's this? This is Alex Hormozi.
This is Alex Hormozi. Here, perfect. Okay. Yeah, this is great. He has webinars of all the video of the books, so you can watch a video where he goes.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome.
Yeah, he goes through.
Is it better to watch the video than read the book, do you think, because it's faster?
Both. You'll get a lot.
I'm a slow reader.
Actually, yeah, watch these webinars. These webinars both go over his principles.
I'm fast at reading, but it's absorbing the information, shall I say, that takes me a lot longer.
I'm the same. The nice thing with their books, too, is that their books have very nice, easy to read pictures, and they're they're basically almost like
simplified,
super simplified, that's why I love them.
Love it.
And then while we're here, since might as well, Gymlaunch. Okay, our method. So Gymlaunch, watch this video here on their landing page. It's 35 minutes.
Hi, my name is Kale and I am the C.
He's going to go through all the three levels of basically the main challenges of basically how to start a business. First problem you're going to solve is acquisition, how to get customers, how to keep them reliably, and then second, how to fight churn, and then how to scale, how to build a team. So this is, I find like the best education in like business that no one knows about. Cool. Like, you know that's like expert guru. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then Zapier. To Clickup CRM. Cool. Okay, then we got education, we got videos. Cool. We got ads, so you could use a lot of these keywords and phrases. But the main one really is this one. Keep lines moving, and you do venue security as like how you communicate to businesses, or how you introduce yourself. Awesome. We saw all the other ones. That's the best. Cool. We saw a lot of all the other ones just to see what the industry is, what are people doing. We found 2 competitors. A+ for them. They're probably, I would put them as the gold standard. Whatever they do, whatever they're marketing, how they act, how they dress, what they talk, how they look like, copy everything from them.
Definitely.
Second one was this one. They were decent. What are the offers? You do event management and consulting. You could also look at commercial and real estate, and then main one is event security. So you have event security, and you have commercial and retail. That's like your small to medium sized businesses.
I think residential, wasn't it too, or no?
Let's see. Consulting.
Maybe not. If not, it's okay.
But you could still go after consulting and So the residential, we'll put at. I would do more influencers.
Influencers. Yeah, please. Can you write the influencer? Oh yeah, it's on there. Never mind.
But then also, for commercial here, these are your shopping malls. And you're gonna be talking to the property manager, because some shopping mall, crime's gone up. They want an on-site security service that they could rent out for their small local businesses. It wouldn't be the business that would be hiring you most likely. Yeah. It would be the property owner of that. These are all just different revenue streams. You'll build them up. Nice. So yeah, you got retail. This was from another competitor. School security, port security, fire watch, officer duty, armed, courtesy patrol, I think is like the influencer. Oh no, courtesy is just the guy at the front door. We handpick them so you get positive attitude while people are welcoming. Concierge, front desk, maybe hotels. Construction is huge.
Yeah, there's a lot of construction security around where I live.
I would that would be not just the venue. You can definitely pick up commercial. Let's put the do it here. Construction, because you got the big players, and then you got the small, any small retail because there's like the big ones, we call them big commercial, and then you have every small contractor.
Yeah,
they all need, and they know the value of it, and you're just communicating to how much would it cost if someone just stole your equipment. Oh, it costs 20 grand. Well, we're only 10 grand. How about this? Try us out for a free 30-day trial. No risk, no offer. That's like your offer, like a 30-day.
Yeah.
You're also 30-day trial. I don't know, half price. Money back guarantee. That's the way they. You want to build trust with them. You want them to try your service, and then you can always offer like a money back guarantee. Hey, if you don't like our service at the very end of trying it, we get it, no problem. We'll give you 100% money back guarantee. We want to show that how awesome we are at securing your premises and how your clients will have a great experience with us or whatever.
Do you think the likelihood is that they wouldn't ask for money back.
Now that's the risk. How good your service is. That's where it's like
Yeah.
you have to over deliver on your service, communication,
Definitely.
professionalism, appearance and brand or something like that, so that you are the best, the gold standard, basically. And then
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh my God, we had this air service. They were shitty, unprofessional, not courteous,
Yeah.
no branding." And then you guys show up, day and night. They're like, "Yo, we got to go with you." So it's like, because you're basically for ones that already have a security guard or service. It's almost like trying to get them to change their toothbrush or toothpaste. They've been using the same
Exactly.
brand, so it's a very hard. They're like, "What? I pay every month." They don't know better. They've never experienced a better service or something like that.
Exactly.
So that's why you're like half price, first month, money back guarantee, 30-day free trial. I wouldn't say a free trial. They pay for it, and then if they like it, then they could keep coming back or renewing.
Mhm.
Nice.
How do you think's the best way, like if I have and just say a venue or something like that, to get them to pay up front, like, or something like that, rather than having them pay partly up front and then partly later?
This is more like how industries just operate, and it just may be the industry where they do an upfront deposit and then pay for the rest after, kind of thing, and it's just
Yeah.
explained in your contract that you do with them. That's all.
Yeah.
Because you'll have some
So I
contract that
just don't,
explains.
'cause I just don't want to, like, I mean, with venues, I guess it's different than, I just don't want it to be like, oh, well, I'll pay after the fact. And then you have to wait so long to get paid. And
You put that in your contract, and that's where it's like you could literally take them to court. Honestly, you're like net 30 or whatever, half after. You literally
yeah,
put
because
in
you have
your
to pay the
contract.
staff.
That's like ChatGPT to help you write a contract, or honestly, you can. I would you could even hire an attorney for just to draft you a really good one. Because once you
Yeah.
get that one standard one, that's the one you're going to be handing out. It covers all your bases. You guarantee you'll get paid, and you put in there for every week or day that is past the due date, there's a 10% fee or incurred or something like that. And they have to
Yeah.
sign in contract. Once it's signed in contract, you can take them to small claims court. You take them to court for it.
Yeah.
But they want that professionalism, so yeah, it covers your bases, makes it easy for
Yeah.
you. Then you got revenue service. You can also do a training and certification later on. You're going to start off creating your own training program just for you, and when you bring on your first guy, you're going to have them go through this 101 course on how do you operate, how do you do systems, how do you do follow up and everything, how do you communicate, how to be courteous, all that fun, how to dress. There's probably, I'll end here. Let's see, Udemy. Is there? There is. So here is your security guard training program that you start off.
Perfect.
We even have riot guards. Okay, cool. So professional security officer and training guard trainings for emergencies, legalities, technology, health, and safety. It's $10. Goes through
They're still there.
the legal, the emergency response, patrol observation, report writing, first aid. Man, so here's your training program starting off. So here, I'm gonna do program 1 there. Udemy is a website where you can get courses on almost any subject from anything really. Let's see, this one too. I just take whatever their highest rating ones.
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, this one kind of sucks. Security management. That's a way better one. So yeah, operations, budget, personnel. Oh, nice. This is the management of it. I like that. This one was kind of crap. This one's better. Nice. $11. There's your operations. Nice. TSA, all that fun stuff. Cool. All right. Now, lastly, action items.
Is this homework? Okay, perfect.
You're going to, so I like a little checkbox. Number one is, do you have a .com domain, something.com?
I have one, but it's not .com. I have to get one.
Cool.
So
look for one using pork bun.
Pork bun. Okay.
Never heard of pork bun. Don't worry. It's
I haven't,
you never want to
but-
use GoDaddy. Think of it, it's an alternative to GoDaddy. They're cheaper,
Okay.
easier, and you're like, security, awesome. Awesome.com. Search for a name, and then if you find it, it's usually $10 a year. You're like, great, got my
Cool.
domain, bought it. So that's where it's like, cool. Buy a domain using porkbun.com. Sign up for Leadpages, and then build landing page based on competition. So build one landing page, very simple, name, phone number, and email. You don't have to be fancy right now starting off to like the Zapier and the CRM. Don't worry about that. Leadpages, once you fill out the form, it defaults and will send you an email. You can just hop on the call real quickly. Super simple. But you'll get comfortable with how to use it. And it's drag and drop, super easy. You're gonna download or buy the map lead scraper for Chrome extension. And then so that's that Chrome extension app. You'll buy it, add it to your Chrome add-ons, and then it's like $10 a month or something like that. Because now you'll then scrape using Bing Map in Chrome, like venues near me, something like that. So some keyword like in the maps.
Perfect.
Get name, phone number, pretty much the name and phone number. You're going to start off, because to be cheap, clean, and easy. Have you ever used, you have a Gmail?
Yeah.
Cool. So you're going to use Google Sheets. This is where you'll save the list of once the lead scraper app will give you a file. You'll just give that file and save it into Google Sheets, because this will be your CRM. Instead of don't buy ClickUp, don't buy Zapier yet. Start lean, simple. You just need a list of name, phone number, and emails so that you can track with like status.
Okay.
So you could be like, today I reached out to, we'll do today, and you're like, cool, I did my 30 for today, and then some said follow up, call back, negotiation, sales, close win, close lost, and notes. And then you'll have name, phone number, and email there basically. So that way you could track the status because now your exercise, because I don't want you buying Google ads. I don't want you buying any paid ads yet. That's too early. It's going to be a daily, because now you have your website, you have your domain, and then you'll have your list of leads, and now it's a daily we'll do daily, what's called daily outreach for 3 hours. You'll get faster over time, and that's sending emails, that's cold calling, and then lastly door knocking. It's cheap, fast, and easy. And then if you want for the door knocking, use Canva to create a flyer, some handout, even if it's a business card. Business cards also would be too. Flyer or flyer or business card, because that's what you're going to use to hand out for the door knocking, or when you go out and meet people, you're just handing out cards. You're going to make set a goal, 50 a day. Yeah, set a goal, 50 a day, of cold outreach, whether it be handing out 50 cards or sending 50 emails. You'll want to increase it over time, because you'll find some percentage of them will say yes, or say yes to your offer. And your offer is like, I know it's brand new, but try us for your next event. We guarantee we'll be half price for your first event to try it, so discount, and then also 30-day money back guarantee. If it doesn't work out, they don't like you, whatever. But if you do, you like them, they provide a better service, they get that discount. The next month it goes up to normal price, and then goes up from there.
How's the best way to get people to apply to work? Would you say, I mean, you said LinkedIn's kind of a thing of the past, but is that a good way to find people, or Indeed, or?
Great question. For that, I would run Facebook ads, actually. Are you comfortable with Facebook ads? Like, have you tried them or something like that? Or
I haven't before, no, but I can.
That, because the job boards, I don't know the charge on them. And then I don't know like the ROI on how many people fill out, if it works. It may be something, it's something to test. Everything in marketing is testing. You're testing a channel, see how it works.
LinkedIn, and there's just this lady in South Africa that keeps trying to text me on LinkedIn. I'm like, lady, no.
Yeah, LinkedIn is just dead. But if you, let's see, let's do finding 1099. We'll call them find 1099s. There's two strategies for that. One is job boards, and for these types of boards, I would do Indeed only. LinkedIn is more corporate-ish. I would try how much and whatever it is for a job post on Indeed. Run it for like 60 days.
Indeed, yeah.
Run it for 60 days. See the type of leads that you get if you like them. Then later, I would move to a Facebook ad campaign to run a job. Facebook has things about job. It's not against things. Let's do Facebook ad library. This is cool. Facebook has all their ads listed for public transparency on what's called Facebook ad library.
Oh.
But they have a thing when it's employment.
Yeah.
You're in a special category. So I think you just have to label that it's an employment. But let's see, security guard. It's employment, security guard. Okay, yeah, you can. Cool. Creative security guard officers. Okay, cool. So yeah, there are services. They're running ads when you need corporate services. And they're saying, yeah, hiring for security guards. They're even putting the pay and everything in there. Nice. Okay, cool.
Those are ones that are allowed, hypothetically.
Yeah, you'll create a Facebook page, I think, and you're just, when you create the ad, you just have to, there's a little checkbox that says like, hey, what special category are you? And you're like, this is for employment. It doesn't like, there's no like, they may have like some, just run it and test it, because they have like kitchen workers, security guards needed wage increase. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would definitely do a Facebook ad campaign. Let's see. There's this cool app called GoFullPage. Let's see if it'll do it. GoFullPage. It's a Chrome extension. Yeah, there we go. It basically, what it does is it turns this whole website into a PDF document so that you could get a copy of all the ads.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
See, you get this nice little PDF that has all the ads. You see all the players.
Cool. Sounds awesome.
So save
it's free?
This GoFullPage is completely free. It's a GoFullPage Chrome extension right here.
Cool.
super cool app. So we're going to put here, down here, Facebook ads, PDF, upload, PDF. Then we're going to copy this URL so you get the link to. Cool. And yeah, so that would be for getting nice. Yeah, for 1099, so that would be the main two. Nice. So what that means is today's Saturday. By the end of next week, you can get a website up. You'll get a list of leads for venues.
Yep.
You'll start cold calling. You'll start that exercise, and then the 1099s. You could also create the job posting for Indeed. Let it run for 60 days, and then you could start getting them in by the end of next week. So yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much. And you'll send this file to me?
Yes. So I'm going to turn this into a PDF, send this to you. And is it okay if I post this on YouTube? And I could give you a YouTube video for that? And I get content at the end of the day too.
Yeah, that'll work.
Nice. Let me do a just shameless plug at the very end, since this is being a YouTube video. Simple Tech Skills. If you want coaching like this, you can go to simpletechskills.com. Click on the link, and we do business coaching where we work one-on-one with you to do all of this, and then to work with you every week to make sure you're accountable and make sure you're making progress. So simpletechskills.com. Thank you.